Hi peeps, how's it going? I haven't done one in a while, so I thought I'd put up a video. What I've been up to, hobby-wise, not a lot. Well, fuck all. For a good couple of months, or whenever my last video went up, I probably, last time I touched a paintbrush was probably, well, apart from last night, was probably a few days after my last video. As is the way with me, every now and then I fucking have a bit of a disengagement with a hobby, which normally means if I disengage with a hobby, I disengage with everyone else's hobby as well. I don't bother with YouTube or anything, you know, I just sort of need a break, a bit of blowout. Burnout, not blowout. So, I think the last video done, I haven't watched it, but I think these might have been primed or in metal. These are US Airborne, so they're still on my bench, but I mean, they're obviously, I think, at more of a stage than they were. I mean, they're basically base coated and washed, and the boots and the faces and the helmets and the are basically done. The rest all needs highlighting up. Last night, just to get me going, I actually painted one through to completion. So that's that guy. I'm sorry, I'm on my front camera on my phone here, so no prizes for seeing much really. Move the light. I don't think it's going to work. So you're not going to see fuck all, are you? But yeah, so well, I painted those last night. I'll do a bit of painting tonight. Try and get back into the hobby. So I'm going to finish these guys. I'm not going to put these in the drawer, which is sometimes what I do. If I've had 2 months away, I don't feel like going back to what I've done, but I'll make sure these are finished, this 12-man squad, because they're actually of use to my American Army, which is finished. But you know, some of the games you can take an option of a squad, so I'm going to finish this squad up, which should take a few evenings. Waiting on delivery of some resin, like fuel dumps type things that I've got coming. Hopefully, I was hoping there's going to be here today, so hopefully they'll be here tomorrow. So as soon as they come, I'll be stopping these and painting them. They're just going to be used as jump-off markers in the game, but I've got a game coming up where, so as soon as they turn, I'm going to get them painted up. As soon as they turn up, that's it. So I'm going to get these finished. I'm going to get painting again. What sort of basically happened is it gets a bit cold out in the winter, and if you spend a week not coming out, you sort of like, I don't know if you ever get that with your hobby. You know, if you all the time, day after day, fucking painting soldiers, that's all I want to do. You sort of disconnect for a week or two and you sort of lose the buzz. So, you know, it always comes back, don't get me wrong, I'll fucking always be here one day, you know, but I has me little breaks now and then. So, I'll tell you another reason why I'm out here fucking painting. Big Brother's fucking back on, and if anything's going to drive me out of that lounge, it's fucking Big Brother and the wife watching that. So, that's that. So, I want to get this finished up. I've got to start thinking about what I want to do next. I really need to get into Napoleonics, but painted them up before, but something about Napoleonics, I just know it's because of the uniforms, it's such a slow job, but it is the way I paint. You know, I put 4 hours into one of these, and I've put fucking probably takes me 5 hours to paint a Napoleonic figure. I really need to change my method of painting if I'm ever going to fucking look at Napoleonics. But what I need to do is maybe at least do a skirmish Napoleonic force and then build on that. So I'm at that thing now, what can I do next, because I want to get painting again. So, you know, and should I do that, should I do this, what can I do? So I'm like that sort of, got loads of ideas going around, but this year I will be getting on with some Napoleonics at some point. I might do these guys next. I've had these now, so I think I bought these back in July at Boverton, Battle Group South, the show. So I think I might order the new Crescent and Cross Saga rules and do a Saracen army with these. This time I won't use all plastics, I might buy some metals for the half guard, and that's what I'm thinking about maybe doing next. But I will be doing some Napoleonics this year, I promise, but I just think I need a smaller project first just to sort of get in, so I'm thinking about that. I don't know if I've mentioned before, but there's another rule set that really appeals to me, but I don't know if I'll do it or not, because if I do it I'll probably need to do both forces, and that's the Donnybrook rules, which are sort of 17th, 18th century sort of lace period, sort of Saga-esque type type rules, but they're really appealing to me at the moment. But what I might have to see if any other guys at the club have got figures they can use or are interested in getting a force together, because that's really, and that was appealing to me a few months ago, and it still is. So I wouldn't mind doing that, and some Napoleonics. What else? I haven't really been, like I say, hobby wise, I haven't been doing a lot. Been getting into home brewing lately. So complete noob, done a few tubes, a few brews, and I've just, my first brew that I've done is just sort of ready for taste. I've had a couple of tester bottles, but never a week or so. So I've got 2 brews bottled. I've got another one in the fermenter, so getting into that. That's a bit of fun, something to do on the side. As is my want, whenever I start something new, I'm one of these people who fucking hoovers up YouTube videos and forums and try and learn as much as I can. So I've been doing quite a bit of that, watching videos from brewers and that sort of stuff. It's quite interesting, but, you know, it's a funny thing, because like, for the first sort of 6 weeks you've got nothing to fucking drink and you're brewing all this stuff, but I can't wait, you know, until this stuff is ready. What I've done so far tastes lovely, but you know you need that sort of couple of months before it's properly drinkable, you know. So been doing that. Not much else, just normal life, watching a few box sets and stuff like that on TV. You know, I'm not normally someone who watches TV, but I don't mind sitting down and watching a box set. I watched the first series of Game of Thrones. I enjoyed that. I've been reading the books for over years. So, but Sky, for some reason, I've watched the first season. I'm waiting for Sky to repeat the second season, so I'll carry on with that. If you guys like a bit of violence and soft porn, I've been watching Spartacus, Blood and Sand. Well, that's I have to watch that one when the wife's in bed. It's a bit naughty, that one. But that's a good little box set for a blokey one, you know, one for the dads, as it were. That's about it. So I thought I'd put a video up. I'll get these finished, do a decent video and show you when they're done, and hopefully I'll get the bug again. I'll be painting and I'll start putting videos up again. So I've been watching a few videos over the last few months, not as many as I should be, because I do enjoy watching everyone's videos. But if I'm not interested in the hobby, quite frankly, I'm not interested in your hobby. Sort of, without being rude, but you know it is. So I've got a few, and there are certain YouTubers I'm going to have to go back and watch some of their old ones, especially things like Reef and that. I know they go on for hours, but I always enjoy his videos. So he's had a 2 or 3 out that I'll have to go back and watch, and plenty of others, you know, and there's a few that I've been watching. But so just a bit of a ramble really. So I'll get this finished and then I'll decide what I'm going to do next. Maybe I'll do a little Saracen Army, and move on from there. But yeah, I've been talking for 8 minutes. So yeah, that's it really. Alright guys, take care. Cheers, Happy New Year.